Hi folks, this is Don Meisner with the North Country Fishing Report. And I told you a week ago, I told you how much this year I wanted to be able to catch trout. My first day out, I never even got a strike. Well, my buddy Rust called me and he says, it's trout fishing time. Shall we go? And of course, I was more than eager. So we ended up going to a pond up in the Adirondacks where we never got a strike. We never got a strike because probably we were doing something not quite right. And what that is we weren't finding the trout. But there's more to this story, and I wanted to tell you what really came out of this day. On our way home, we decided to try a couple spots that Russ knew in the upper reaches of a couple of the branches of the Grass River. And he said, I know that there's trails that go in here, and let's try. Let's see if we can catch some trout. So away we went with our rods, and we started trekking these trails. And I will get to the end of the story right now and tell you I never caught a trout. Russ never caught a trout. But other things happened that made that day so phenomenal for me, and I want to share that with you because I think it represents what we can offer each other and what other people coming to the area can discover to make their stay here even more wonderful. Now, along the Grass River, especially in these upper reaches, the elevation can really drop steeply. And when that happens, the water builds up speed and starts falling down these areas, and it forms waterfalls. And as we were fishing, I kept hearing these sounds. I said, Rust, I hear water off in the distance. And as we climbed higher and higher, we came to the first waterfall of that day. And I can't give you, it's copper something. And that's terrible. But there's a name to this. It's Copper Something Falls. And when we got to the top of that, and I stood at the top of this falls, I said, Rust, this is a day I will never forget. This is magnificent. And do people know that we have this incredible natural vista beauty right in our area that they can visit? And so I swore to come back. I swore to take those people that I love, that matter so much to me, to be able to stand in the power and the magnificence of an area like this. So we decided to try another spot for trout. And so Russ said to me, I've heard of this. And we saw a trail that said Rainbow Falls. And so we started trekking into that. And again, I was absolutely blown away by the beauty that I saw. Fishing no longer mattered. And here is the story of what I want to tell you. And I've said it over and over again, that when we go fishing, it opens up other worlds, other experiences to us that we would have maybe never had if we didn't go fishing. We may not catch fish like it was for me that day, but because I went fishing, because I love fishing, I was able to discover other riches that exist in the outdoor world around us that we might not be aware of. So I will tell you this, if you are interested in exploring some of these waterfalls in the area, and probably some of you have already been there, you've already gone. Lamson Fall is famous. When we went by that trail, there was probably 20 cars parked along the road, people that were interested in going in and seeing something that it makes this area even more special than I even realized. Until next time, folks, this is Don Meisner with the North Country Fishing Report.